everyone doing tonight? Oh, I'll get y'all set up there. All right. Hi. Welcome to Sunday Night Painting on Dixie Belle's Facebook page. Tonight we're going to be continuing a buffet painting series in a Texas Gypsy style painting technique that I use. My name is Krista and I'm the owner of Texas Gypsy Style, and I'm going to be painting with y'all. Jody made the switch from Instagram to here. Thanks, girl. Appreciate it. Hey, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight? It's kind of hard to look away from all the bright colors. All right, watching from Dallas. Do I have to use wax after I paint? You do not. Dixie Belle will seal within about, or cure within about 30 days. So you really don't have to, but you certainly can. Hey, Deborah from Texas, worked more on my sunset boho piece, almost done. Yes, I love it. I can't wait to see pictures of it done. Thanks for coming on my Facebook page. So tonight we're gonna be, hi. Thanks for coming on. It's been a long day. Oh, hey, Rhonda. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Stay tuned for more. Okay, tonight we're gonna be adding tree frog. So let me grab that. Where did you go? Oh, there it is. Okay, tree frog right here. And another chip brush right here. So, oh, from Arlington, Texas. Hey. Hey, guys. All right. Awesome. So, have you guys ever painted a big buffet like this? This is like a Jacobin style. And they usually, well, they come in kind of different versions. Some are more ornate than others. Some are way less ornate, which you can always add, you know, some fun woody bins and all that too, and molds to make them ornate if you got a plain one and you want it to be all fancy. But this one just happened to be just fancy enough. And hello. Yep. If you go on the Dixie Belle site, you can find your local retailers for sure. Hey, Brittany. Oh, I missed everything you said, but you said I wish. Do y'all see my cup back here? Okay, I'm gonna show it to y'all and then we'll get started. So I got a message from our local Newport News Dixie Belle premier retailer, and her shop, she paints furniture and sells the paint and everything, is in the big shop that I have my little shop in. So I have a clothing boutique, and that's where all my painted furniture goes. And I mean, it's just all Texas Gypsy. It's like overwhelming, OTT, all that. But Vicky is our premier retailer, and her business, the Painted Owl, she started doing the cups. You know how you turn them and it takes like forever to make one. But anyway, she called me and said that she had something for me the other day, this past week. And so I went up there and look what she made me. Okay, look. So those are my initials, and then watch. It's serape, you know, and leopard print. Come on. Come on. Are y'all with me? And she even put my name on Texas Gypsy on the bottom. Isn't that just the sweetest thing? Anyway, thank you, Vicky, if you're on here tonight. And she uses like really good cups too. I mean, it's a really nice deal. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you made me one of these. She really loves to do them, and I think that just like painting furniture, it's a labor of love. Even for something as small as that. Very time consuming. So I'm super grateful. I mean, she totally gave that to me as a gift, and it was so sweet of her. So here we are tonight with Tree Frog. It's very emerald. And okay, look, y'all can already see what it's gonna look like up against. We already have Peacock as our base and Peony as our second color. I went ahead and worked my Peony the rest of the way because we didn't get through it on our live last time. So I went ahead and finished that up. But I did get it on video, so I will post, you'll have like the whole thing of how we, and then I came to be. So let's get started. As you can see, it takes a little time to get it done. So I put the link to Tree Frog in the description of this video. That way y'all can go on there and see on the website what it looks like. But when y'all go on the website, the color swatches on there always kind of vary a little bit. So when y'all are choosing colors and you've never seen them for the first time, I will say as a tip, and this goes for anything online. I mean, any paint that I've ever purchased online is never what the swatch says. So that's why it's always good to come and watch a video with one of us, or go see it in person at your local retailer. That way you know what you're getting and you can really see your colors. It's no fault of anyone. It's just, you know, it's hard to take a picture and I don't know, you know. Anyway, it's a little tip because I know when I go to look at Tree Frog, it don't look like that on the website. So just know this is what it looks like. It's beautiful. All right, let me get my little thing so I can open my drawers. All right, as I drop everything. But let's start on the side here. So we've already done 2 colors. And when we do a typical Texas Gypsy style, we are doing 3 colors and a metallic. And oh, this one's hard to open with this little, come on. I feel like I'm breaking. I need a flathead. Hold on. That door's holding. Ay, ay, ay. All right. And here I'm just gonna go right there. If I don't push it in. There we go. Okay. Oh, so that's how you open a stuck little door. All right. Okay. So I'm still getting in the swing of things with kids home and all that good stuff. It's summer, but it's like a weird summer. So, oh, just like everybody else, you know, it's no different in this house. Christine's painting a 7-foot sideboard. Yes, I love a big piece of furniture. I have a hard time painting small pieces of furniture. I know I'm not the only one. So we're going to be framing out our square. I do the same thing. I'm going to frame everything out, and then I'm just not going to go maybe as far in as I did with the other colors. If y'all missed the first lives, I have them posted on my Facebook page, and that's at Texas Gypsy Style. Comes up the Texas Gypsy. You can go back in my videos to see those. But each layer is roughly the same technique. I'm just adding more or less on each one. So I'm going to crack this door just a little bit so that I can get in here, and I got to make my line. Whew. I'm in the garage, which is where I do most of my painting. I'm not allowed to paint inside anymore because we got new floors. I already got in trouble for painting inside. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Donna. It will come along and alive. I always use my chip brush. So right down here, I'll bring you guys in now for a closer look. Get it all in the frame there. Not wiggle, everybody. Yes! CJ. Yes. Old New Orleans. New Orleans. How do you say it? You can't tell me because I can't hear you. I wish y'all could talk back to me on here. But yes, love those colors and just the feel. It's lots of there's a lot of emotion, maybe. Old world kind of look. Okay, so see right here, I have more peony going over this little lip, and these are the places that I love to frame out. It just makes a big difference. Or hit the edges, however you want to say it. But I'll just show you instead of talking about it. So all I do, I'm going ever so slightly over that little ledge, and see how it made it stand out with color, okay? And I do that a lot on all these pieces and bring out all the details in different ways. So I'm going to go all the way around here. I did this with the with the peony also. Okay, so here I'm gonna get that little nick off. I kind of did this as, you know, this is like a really good example piece for you guys, so bear with me. It's got a lot of details and everything. I've still got some work to do on it too before it will be ready. It will be for sale. Okay. But yeah, these are great. These are really great colors together. It almost reminds me of like a piñata. Hey Kimberly, good to see you on here tonight. Okay, so I'm framing out my door. All the way around, which is why I open it. And I go around. Yes, I paint my hardware. If y'all want to learn more about why I paint the hardware or the why nots, just go watch my other lives on this video. I've even got a painting not a painting hardware. Okay. So here I'm just going all the way down there. Now I have a lot of pink right here, so I'm just gonna take like a little bit on my paintbrush, and I'm just gonna use the little bitty tips of this and barely tap in there, and that just kind of gives it a little, see, a little look as if I actually went in there and sanded it, but I didn't. Right? No mess. Faux distressing. Okay, I love it. It's makes an impact. Looks worn. Once again, my dirt. Yep. Once again, my dirt is in color, not in dirt color. Okay. Thank you for letting me know about the camera. If I need to adjust it, y'all just let me know. Okay. I'm going to outline this. A lot of your Jacobean style cabinets, buffets, hutches have one of these on there. At least where I am they do, but I know most of them do. Okay, so I'm just taking the very tip of this brush and going over that, and I'm even going to kind of work around these little decorative molds right there. I did not add those. Those were already on there. I didn't add anything to this except for my paint. And a little bit of, I think I did I do a little bit of Dixie mud somewhere? But that was just to maybe fill in a little bit. Hey Kathy, is it fun? It's supposed to be. Okay, so you can see here. And there. The peony, really, it's like really electrified on top of the peacock. You know, I never really know how intense it's gonna be, especially since it's kind of like a lighter over a darker color. But you know, when the magic happens, it happens. Okay, so these just have little raised area, raised ever so slightly on there, but I'm gonna catch it on that corner and let it be known of how pretty it is, even though it's small. Okay, and then we'll go and finish. I'm just grabbing the very edges of all this so that your eye goes in. And your eyes are happy. And they want to see more. Okay? Oh, I hear my son. All right, so here's our door. As I said before, hi Mia. As I said before, I want to frame the entire thing out before I start getting way too artsy-fartsy with it. Because if I start going all crazy with it right now, then it just, I might be putting too much than I wanted, maybe, okay, in certain places. So right here, I'm going to start by framing out here. There's my ledge. Once again, I'm going to go all the way across and under with this final color. And it just creates my little shadow. I am outlining here and going right across here. I'm going to frame out this piece just like I did on the other side of this door. Are we seeing? Okay. I can take these drawers out, but for the sake of our video today, I won't get crazy, but that just takes time right now. But you can take out your drawers and frame all the way around those. It's much easier to do that than to try to work all the way around them, but I do it all the time, so I'm just gonna leave that drawer in there for now. Okay, not every single piece has to be perfect. You see, I had more pink down here. Now, you know, I don't have it like that, but that's how I want it. I don't want it to look exactly alike. You've just really got to feel what colors you want to stand out more or less with your decor, or you can do like I always do and just let it kind of happen, and you know, it just kind of all falls into place. However, if you feel like you've got, oh gosh, you know, I put the green on and now I've got, or I've put on Tree Frog and now it's taken over, you know what I mean? Just go back over with whatever, stand back far away, take a picture of it, and look at it, look at your decor or wherever it's going, and see what it needs, what it pulls, what colors are pulling. Because when you're sitting here so close, you kind of get, you don't see it, you know, you're just kind of looking at it right here. But if that happens, you can just go back over it, like say I need to cover it up with peony or peacock. You certainly can. All day, every day, we can add more color. All right, so here we are going over these little areas, which are always the hardest to do. And I do it with my my chip brush, but I've told people working this that have these similar little bitty raised real wood veneer pieces that they can use like a little art brush to get in here, because I realize it's not the easiest thing to do. So don't feel like you have to absolutely use a chip brush. And I just go over this. So what I kind of think of it like maybe as going backwards and distressing. So rather than taking off, I'm putting on. Oh man, that might be oh. So let's just say, like, if I had sanded 3 layers of paint, this could have very well been my first color that was put on there in the grand scheme of things, I suppose. Because what happens when you distress with the sanding block or get your sander out, you can distress all the way down to the first layer, right? But if you're faux distressing and not sanding at all, you're working backwards. Ooh. It's always a good subject. What do you like to, how do you like to distress? Some people prefer to sand. I don't. I'm in the business of putting paint on, not taking it off. But you can certainly sand also. You're just not gonna get probably like as a potent color effect, you know what I mean? Since you're kind of pulling paint off or sanding it down, then putting it on fresh, you know, so. But I mean, it's just a whole different look, you know what I mean? Okay, so y'all can kind of see how I go about getting around these. A lot of your buffets from this time have, real wood veneer. A lot of them have all these swirlies. So that's how I go about that. Let's move down to the legs. How do I decide what colors to use? Sharon, I decided on this color combo because frankly and honestly, I ran out of mermaid tail. But I wanted to bring a new color combo for everyone to see. Anyway, so it worked out good. Sometimes I just go and I don't use a color wheel. I don't have any of that type of training. I go by sight, and if it looks right, if I love it, I don't honestly know how it's going to come about until I get that paint on there. So doing things like this for me is a little nerve-wracking, but you know, it is what it is. I'll make it. I know that like my 3 colors are gonna be good always, but I can always add in something else also. It's just kind of a color play for me. I just kind of look at it, what I have on my shelf, and I kind of go online and I get, I love going on Pinterest, so a lot of times what I'll do is go on Pinterest, and I have a lot of boards. If you guys are looking for boards, also I have quite a few boards made. But I kind of scroll through Pinterest and get color ideas, not from anything specific. It just kind of gets my internal color wheel going. I don't know. I wish I had a better answer for you. I'm not into the science of it very much. So I don't have an art degree, so I didn't get that. But I do know if you have problems. Hi Sharon, yes, I do plan on putting this one up for sale. I do know if you have problems choosing colors, you can take a class. I think Cece Restyle does a color wheel kind of test. So if you guys want to go on her page, and I saw her post it the other day. And I do have people ask me about, you know, choosing color, and y'all are welcome to ask me, you know, what my thoughts are, and I will certainly tell you what color I think that I would choose, you know. So all right, so we're kind of moving. I'm talking and painting. So we're kind of moving down to the legs, which is, if you're a fan of, hey, hon. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, you got that. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. We got Waylon in the house. So if you're a fan of, watch out, honey. Okay. Go around. No, it's right here. Oh, where did it go? Oh, okay. Oh, we got a ball. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so if you're a fan of Jacobean style furniture, then you must love the legs. They're always awesome. All right, so the way I work is from right to left. Hi, Claire. Doing good. Right to left with shadow, and like as if the sunlight is shining in like through a window. And I said that helps me where to place all of my colors. For a lot of people, it's hard when you work with so many different colors to know where to place them, instead of just doing an all over, you know, kind of the whole thing. And you know, we talk about dry brushing. Yes, hun, we are real as they come, okay? I'm gonna try to teach right through it. I ain't even paying attention. So there's a process to Texas Gypsy style, not only in, you know, doing 3 colors and a metallic, but just how I kind of go about it. If you want to fast forward through all this, and I have videos on my YouTube channel of like the whole process. This will be added. So thanks, Stevie, appreciate it. Okay, so I'll try to, but yeah, I have more videos set up already of my process, and so there will be more being added. I'm adding this one on there right now as a whole, so we'll kind of go through it weekly on my YouTube instead of having to wait so long. So you see I'm grabbing everything from the right. So I mean, yeah, I could go and go like that with the whole brush, but it's not gonna be like the same effect as an individual kind of thing. And yeah, sometimes I grab more than just the one, but yeah, and you also have to remember, you know, we are going to be adding metallic, and I do plan to use Moonshine Metallic's Gold Digger after this. So just imagine after that. But so you're not so overwhelmed if you are doing this technique, keep in mind, and watching all my videos, I only use one color at a time. Like I only have one can or one container open. So I personally, this is how I've taught myself. I do better with just the one thing at a time and building on that. It is considered layering. And then I kind of work with shadow and, you know, trying to get the depth and a old world kind of look, you know, something that captures the whole piece and the room, and you know, I try to make it a whole thing for you. For my customers, I do lots of custom painted furniture, and I always want to bring my best to them and new things also. Whoopsie. Oh man. Yes, metallic paint is amazing. Most of my pieces, if not all, do have metallic on them. Yep. Okay, Bubba. Oh, no. We might have him coming in. Oh, what's my time? Oh, what time is it? What time is it right now?
I don't know.
You don't have the clock right there?
It's blocked right now.
Oh, can you tell me though? I need a clock in my garage. I always remember it when I...
22.
20 till. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna scoot this back. Oh, do you have a room that it's going to fit in? Okay, real quick, I want to talk about this, the leg right here, because I'm even going to frame out this little box right here. Let me get y'all down here. I'm so sorry. 45 minutes is never long enough, and I know I'm not the only one that does live videos and says that. I really want to get you on a lot closer because I hate it. When I'm watching how to do something, like I need to be right up on it, you know? Like even way closer than that. Okay, so here, just watch. As soon as I put that on there, I mean, it frames it out. It looks like it's been, it looks as though I hit it with the sander on all sides, just like you would with a sander. But it's just paint. And it's not messy, which I love. Not that I'm a clean freak or anything, but it's just paint and sawdust. I can't, it's too much for me. And especially when I have other projects going down. Oh, thank you, Donna. All right, so you see how that went down? And I'm working on the right side because I'm thinking of my sunlight coming in, even though it's tree frog. I know it's not like a bright yellow sunlight looking, but even though I did that in those colors, you're still going to see it look as though the sun did hit it from that side. Let me get you up here. Oh gosh, now I'm crooked. Let's go that way. Okay. So my next live for this is next Sunday at 7 p.m. I'm going to work this through with the rest of the tree frog, and I will do that on video so that y'all can watch the whole thing. I'll add that onto my YouTube series. So it's the whole thing. It'll be pre-recorded, but we'll do that in weekly events, and that way y'all can see it all kind of come together, you know, all together instead of so spaced out. Otherwise, in the meantime, y'all can watch the other videos. So, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight, and I really love how much y'all love color. It's wonderful to be in the same company. I know a lot of people only want to paint in white or, you know, a neutral. But for those of you, hey Vicky, that want to step out of your comfort zone, this is a wonderful place to be and to see how to overcome color and how to make it go down easily. You know, 1, 2, 3, and a metallic. And, you know, you got to start somewhere, and it's fun. So, you know, just pick a piece that you would want to, you know, test it out on and, you know, get your feet wet a little bit. So if y'all have any more questions, just post them or go to my Facebook page. I posted my website. I got all kind of stuff going on. Thank y'all very much, and we will see y'all next week. Yep. Once again, my name is Krista Mulkey. Thank y'all for watching tonight. See y'all later.